We gonna rock and roll. We ain't playing around. We're buying XP and XCN. Everybody go now. Everybody move. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing freaking great. That was freaking. Gotta slow it down a little bit. It's a children's show. Got big XRP news and XCN. There's some big changes to XCN. And I gotta be honest with you, we're all in this together. We're in a little bit of a dip. That's technical. I know this because I've been a day trader in crypto and since 2017. Not a day trader. I do more, actually, I'm more of a swinger. I swing more trades, but and I've been a stock investor and I love these dips. Today on X, I actually shared what I was doing. I was buying more V as the rush in because I told people. And then I told everyone, don't buy into the rush. And then the selling comes, I'm buying more. Actually, I'm buying a lot of things, to be honest with you. I had a cash position, like I told so many of you to have. And a lot of my students have had cash positions because when things go up, you sell. Now, I only sell when I tell you. So when I came out and I told you bad, if that sells off, I'm not selling because I'm gonna let you do whatever you guys want. I can take those hits. I'm talking to bigger teams and gonna make a little bit of a splash in the next 12 months in the cryptocurrency space. Let's just start right now. If you guys own XRP, we're gonna start with the XRP news. Type XRP down below. And again, I want to remind you, if for those that can't read titles and listen to the full video, I have not sold one single XRP. I've already told a price I'm going to sell 10% of my holdings at. Here we go. Reality of XRP ETF is one step closer after the SEC acknowledges the filing. This is the world we live in. Get ready. It gets worse. The SEC Commission has now acknowledged a filing by the New York Stock Exchange and Grayscale for an XRP ETF on Thursday. But you want to hear something lame? It's probably not in this. Somebody's applying, Grayscale's applying for a Doge. Jizo. All right. It says here, the SEC has set itself a deadline for a decision on whether it will allow an ETF tracking the price of XRP. The SEC acknowledged a 19B4 filing by the New York Stock Exchange and asset manager Grayscale, which is the first time it has responded to a filing regarding the crypto asset. This means that the commission now has up to 240 days to make a decision on the filing. I'm going to be honest with you, I think they want to take the entire 240 days, but honestly, it will probably happen a lot sooner than then. While the regulator, and the cool thing is if they get turned down, now Ripple can sue them. Type 1 if you think that's super cool. While the regulator has previously acknowledged several other applications for crypto-focused ETFs, including Solana, Litecoin, and Dogecoin, this latest acknowledgement is a significant, it's given the SEC's ongoing lawsuit with Ripple. Here's the deal. Oh, wait, real quick. I got to do a shout out. I reopened up the Crypto DeFi Pro course. It's open for 4 days, but we do reserve the right to close it early like last time based on how many students get in. All right. So if you want that, links down below. And then it's going up after that, the next time we close it. I got to take a little sidebar here. How many of you, type 2, if you've seen a Bitcoin maxi come into this channel and freaking lose their mind, screaming, yelling, all caps when they say XRP has no use case? Type 2 if you've seen that before. And they're Bitcoin maxis. Hey, I get it. You love Bitcoin. Orange is a cool color and you love sending Bitcoin and spending stupid amounts of money for transaction fees, and you really enjoy waiting around to see if it's actually going to go through. I know, I get it. Transaction times that are long are super cool for crazy people. See, we in the XRP army understand that super fast transactions, really cheap transaction costs. Ooh, how about the burn rate? That's a pretty cool thing too. That's number 3. And the fact that banks are signing up and governments signing up to do business with the Ripple is actually a cool thing. So again, type XRP if you think that's freaking awesome. All right, now we're going to get into the XCN news. Now, many of you have made lots and lots of money. I see emails all the time of how much you make. I'm not joking. Some of this is staggering. But even down to somebody that I knew that bought $400 worth, it went up to, what was it, like $4,800 for them, and they sold like half of it, and then they rebought it back as it dipped. Isn't that weird how this works out? All right, so let's dive into that. There's some standby. XCN news. Now this is very bullish. Now I have not doubled my position. I have an order in for a doubling, just in case this falling wedge keeps falling. Okay, and if it does, it's going to trigger my buy order. I'm going to double. I don't know if it's going to happen though, and this is why. It says here, this story is out of newlix.com. XCN sees massive surge after Onyxcoin announces some major updates. It says this jump is the latest since the bull run of 2,656%. Remember, I told you all about that first. It says here some of these updates. Onyxcoin recently rolled out a series of updates that should fan the flames for further growth in the XCN ecosystem. By far, the most important announcement was the ramping up of staking rewards. I don't get super excited about that, to be honest with you. However, staking rewards do go down. Most people don't know this. Oh, let me explain something. So, you see these too good to be trues, 30%, 40% staking rewards, right? And you're like, that's too good to be true. It's a scam. It's actually not how it works. On a legit network, as more and more people come into stake, it actually drives down the percentage. Okay, so when Ethereum went from proof of work to proof of stake, it actually had a really high staking rewards at first, and then more people filed in and dropped the price. Also, type 3 if you didn't know that. I don't need the people that knew it. I just want to see if there are people that didn't know that, okay? But then check this out. A lot of people don't know this, and type 4 if you didn't know this. If you stake on an exchange like Coinbase, Gemini, any of those exchanges, they take part of your staking fees. Actually, they take a lot of it. So you need to go learn how to, if you want to stake Ethereum, go stake Ethereum on its mainnet. You'll make more money. I'm going to cover that in that next course. All right, so here we go. Let's do this. Here we go. Another substantial update is the elimination. Now, this is a big deal, but it's going to have some issues. I'm going to teach you all something. Another substantial update is the elimination of the lockup period for staking. Historically, a number of blockchain projects mandated that staked tokens be locked up for a given period, restricting users' ability to access and move their tokens. By doing away with this lockup period, OnyxDAO offers an unprecedented level of flexibility that could make staking XCN an increasingly popular choice among holders. We're actually going to have a whole section in DeFi, the DeFi Pro course, on how to safely stake things and risks associated with it. But I'm going to give you a little tip right here. This is free. When a company puts out staking, which is essentially, let's just look at it like setting up nodes and upholding the system, right? It does a couple different things. It locks up a bunch of tokens and keeps them off of the exchanges, which means the float's smaller, which thus brings up the price. But a lot of reasons why companies, and I was just talking to a team yesterday, actually, in a meeting about a possible investment in their company. And I was talking to them about their lockup process. It's 90 days because it brings severe disruption in a truly decentralized node program. It brings disruption. So you need a cooling off period, right? Imagine Amazon or like web services or any company, banks that have all these servers, right? And they have, blocks of servers around the country or possibly around the world. If all of a sudden 2 of those servers farms go down, their system is very compromised. And so you don't want that. Now, with this, one of the ways that these teams get around this is what they do is they build up enough investable tokens to where they can spread those out around the world and run their own series of nodes. Just like XRP, and how I'm pissing everyone off because I say it's centralized. Just because Ripple puts decentralized in the website, it's not decentralized. I know. I'm just going to piss more people off. And then I'm going to go live on some big YouTuber that's running around thinking he knows everything, and I'll put him in his spot. But it's not centralized. And one of the easiest ways is like with XRPL, not all nodes, validator nodes, pay. The ones that do are owned by Ripple and big money. So that's how they get around it. These teams sit there. Type 10 if you didn't know any of this stuff. If you're like, I'm teaching you something, because I hope I am. This is how some of these teams get away with this. So what they're doing is this good at news. You're supposed to like, oh my gosh, there's less risk. I'm going to go ahead and stake. And then the team goes, hey, we got a bunch of extra tokens. We want to sell them at a higher price. This is one of the ways they do it. And they can keep the stabilization of the network because they've already got enough servers around the world to stabilize it in case a bunch of people pull out of the staking system. All right? All right, cool. Hey, I want to share something with you because I'm really excited that we have jacked the price up on this course. I'm not joking because I know how much money it's making people. Chris, hold on, I'm gonna hide his name. Oh, that screwed that one up. Not gonna do it. Chris sent me this. He says, I want to let anyone or whoever know that I've learned so much from the DeFi course. I wish I would have had this knowledge before I started crypto. I really got into trading investing shortly before the crypto market peaked. So I've been on a downward spiral, but I was determined not to give in. Right off the bat, I got robbed a few $1,000s from some honeypots, which was demoralizing. I was uneducated and unequipped. I feel so much better and more confident, and this course has taught me and helped me learn and grow. Thank you. That's the DeFi Pro course. I want to show you something that's really interesting, and you need to understand this right now. Because if you don't take the time to go teach yourself or learn, you're going to lose money, or you're going to lose the ability of making money right now. He sent another email like 10 minutes later. He said to add to his last comments, the Crypto 101 course is excellent as well. I'm still going through it, and it's a lot to learn. I want you to understand this. This gentleman, Chris, said he was buying crypto during the last bull run. And he went and bought a Crypto 101 basic course. This is a smart person. This is someone that's going to be very successful. To all the people that want free advice, definitely don't come here. You're not, just unsubscribe. I own a financial education company. I understand how important it is to learn things. And I make my millions from knowledge, not from pretending I know something and trying to squeeze a bunch of free nuggets out of people. But he says here, I originally got involved in crypto in 2020 and haven't really touched it until the end of January 2024. I had huge gains, but didn't know how to trade or what to look for. It was really a guess for me now. So he just wanted to encourage me and Dylan. And I thank you, Chris, for that. There is so much money to be made the next 6 months. It's shocking. But you know who doesn't care? Nobody that owns BTC, nobody that doesn't own BTC. Your friends and family don't give a rip about crypto because they don't own any. But let me ask you this. Type yes if you care about the price of Bitcoin, XRP, XCN, and all that stuff because you own it. Just type yes. Say, I care. I like watching my digits go up. I don't like them going down, but if I have true understanding and knowledge about this, I'm going to go buy freaking more. So today, I went and bought V. Go follow me on X. The link's down below. It's free to follow me. Hit the notification because I do tell you when I'm doing things. And as I was buying more V on that dip, I said, postmark or bookmark this post, and in 1 year, your mouth will drop because the ninja is going to be right. And if you don't think I am, man, bet against me. I freaking love it. Maybe a billionaire on a Trigini. All right, with that being said, I've got to go downstairs and hang out with a bunch of people that think they're a lot better than me. Little do they know, I'm a ninja. See you guys.